Hey guys, how we doing? Back with another video from Tekking 101. I really liked the Bankai video. That was so good. And I want to do the Stern Ritter one, but I don't have enough time at the moment doing these long videos, hence why I'm recording in this space I have recently I'm using. So I apologise for the sound and everything, but we're going to do this. I think this is going to be interesting. Sosuke Aizen, the Bankai theories. Because did he ever use his Bankai? No. Or did he? Maybe that's what this video is going to be, I don't know. But hopefully it's going to be really energetic and as funny as that Bankai one. That was so boss. Anyway, let's do this.
Hey everybody, Tekking 101 here with a very special discussion video for you guys today. This one is huge, guys. It's probably one of the, if not the most unanswered question in all of Bleach.
Yeah, like what was Aizen's Bankai?
The fans want to know more than anything. And it goes something like this. What the hell is Sosuke Aizen's Bankai? How powerful is it? Does he even still have one? What the hell's going on here, Kubo? Okay, maybe the way you asked it would have been a little bit less creepy, but yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Sosuke Aizen is loudly regarded as the biggest badass in the entire Bleach series.
He's so cool.
That wiped the floor with all the main characters as soon as he revealed his true nature.
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, he's pretty much regarded as the titular antagonist throughout the Bleach series. Like, I know Yuha is doing a job right now.
He's doing okay.
Good,
he's doing alright.
Aizen was for years and years and years the villain of the series that Ichigo eventually had to overcome.
For a long time.
And it got
big
the
duration
fans
of
wondering,
time.
like, oh my god, he's this powerful. He has all these crazy things he can do. His Ryatsu's on the level of the gods. And we don't even know his Bankai yet, so it's very hard to fathom exactly what would happen when he goes Bankai. And, you know, just like Kenpachi, there's a shit ton of great artwork out there of his Bankai. And considering Kubo's been basically just dropping big Bankai bombs on us the past few fights, it's not really a far cry to say that at some point in the future, before the series ends, we may very well get to see Aizen's Bankai.
I can't remember if we did or not.
I don't know what that is, but I do have my theories, and we're just going to go through what we know about Aizen up to this point, what we know about his character, the certain events that he went through, and some theories on what it could be, or the circumstances that he could use it. And I want to know your ideas too, your thoughts on his Bankai, so please leave that below. Okay, so Sosuke Aizen's Zanpakuto is Kyokai Suigetsu, or Mirror Flower Watcher Moon. It has the ability of Kanzen Saimin, or Perfect Hypnosis. Basically, Aizen is allowed to override and hijack the 5 senses of whatever target he's inflicting with Kanzen Saimin, and he can basically inflict any sort of hypnosis on them. He can make it so that a fly would appear to be a dragon, a marsh, a flower bed. Those are the examples he gave, but it extends much beyond that. He used this power to basically fool the entire Soul Society, everybody in there. There were some pretty crazy strong people in there, and he was able to fool all of them for literally 100 years, or even possibly longer than that, to enact his plan. Whilst you're under the power or the influence of Kanzen Saimin, you basically cannot get out no matter what. Even if you know you're in the Kanzen Saimin release, you just can't get out of it. The only way to possibly escape it is to either, manage to defeat Aizen before he manages to do that on you. Good luck with that, buddy.
Try.
Or by touching the blade before he has a chance to activate it, because it's like kind of like Tozen's Bankai. Whoever's touching the Zanpakuto when he activates the ability is unaffected by said ability. Now, honestly, Aizen's Shikai is pretty simple. It only has the one ability from what we know of, but through that one ability, he's capable of pretty much doing anything and winning any fight if you're unaware of how his Shikai works. In fact, even in the fight against him during Fate Karakura, when all the Gotei 13 members were fully aware of what Aizen could do, they still got completely fucked over by his Kanzen Saimin release. So there's really no way to defend against it. Now, it's also important to note that Aizen's abilities are not just limited
dressed up in a
to his
suit. I've just noticed it's
not
quite
in the
smart.
slightest. Gin even made a point to bring this up when the entire Gotei 13 was attacking Aizen, and they were all worrying about Kyokai Suigetsu and Kanzen Saimin. Gin was kind of just sitting on the ground being like, just worrying about his Kanzen Saimin. Oh my god, you don't know shit. You are going to die, every single one of you. No, the thing that's terrifying about Aizen, and the fact that he got so strong, and the thing that's a principal influence for his Zanpakuto, it all comes back to one very simple fundamental thing about being a Shinigami. Ryatsu, spiritual power. And Aizen has a boatload of it. I mean, seriously. It was so massive that the Vanenreich, that Yuha himself labeled him as a 5 warp potential simply for the fact of how much Ryatsu he has. It's unfathomable. He's able to emit so much. He might be capable of like shooting down the Soul Palace.
Yeah, he says that, doesn't he? It's so cool from just sitting there.
And having it crash down in the Soul Society. We didn't really see him do that, but it was totally possible that he could have. So that's important to note right there. That
like,
the massive influence that he's able to take with his Kanzen Simon is directly proportional to the amount of Ryatsu he has, because Shinigami battles are always battles of Ryatsu. So it might be possible that if Aizen had Ryatsu similar to like a regular Shinigami, he might not even be able to do half the things he's able to do now with his Kyokai Suigetsu. Now, the thing that's always going to be brought up when regarding Aizen's Bankai is, even if he still has the capabilities of using Bankai, even if he still has his Zanpakuto, because at the end of his fight with Ichigo, when he was melded with the Hogyoku, you know, Aizen uses Ichigo uses Mugetsu, cuts him in half, and then he's subsequently sealed by Urahara. But right before he is sealed by him, his Zanpakuto begins to dissolve in his hands. It begins to break apart. And Aizen believes this is because that the Hogyoku has decided that he's going to have a further evolution, that he's no longer in need of his Zanpakuto. However, when Urahara shows up, he says, well, maybe it's because the Hogyoku is now rejecting you, and now it is, your Zanpakuto is beginning to fade away for another reason. We don't really have confirmation either way, because immediately after this, Aizen is sealed up, and then he's imprisoned in Muken. Now, the interesting thing here is we don't know anything about this afterwards. We know Aizen got freed later on during this final arc, but we know nothing about what happened to the Hogyoku, what happened to his Zanpakuto, or anything like that.
That information
is the Hogyoku still embedded in him? When his Zanpakuto was disappearing, was that really because the Hogyoku was rejecting him?
Or was it an evolution?
Or was he about to go through another evolution? We don't really know definitively here.
What?
But I have to say this, and I take a step back for a moment and look at Bleach from sort of a meta perspective, not just from the context of the series, whether or not it makes sense for Aizen to still have still have his Zanpakuto, still able to do Shikai or possibly Bankai. I take a step back and look at it from like Kubo's perspective. Like Kubo, as the mangaka of this series, writing this, I cannot fathom that he has not thought of Aizen's Bankai.
Yeah, because he's so incredible.
I know for a fact he probably has an idea of what his Bankai is going to be, and he wheels Aizen out in this final arc, and he hasn't really done anything yet, but he's there, and there's still so much to his character we have to like kind of tie up before the series ends. I really want to say that Kubo is going to reveal his Bankai. Now, I mean, he hasn't actually come out and said, like with Shunsui's Bankai, he pretty much just said flat out in an interview, yeah, Shunsui's going to go Bankai in this final arc. He didn't say it for Uehara, I don't think, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, of course you have to understand, the second that Kubo comes out and says, I'm going to reveal Aizen's Bankai,
could you imagine?
Every fanboy in the Bleach in the world their heads are just going to explode. So you have to.
I can't remember if he did actually reveal his Bankai. I can't remember how the manga ended. It was just like.
If he is going to go Bankai, you have to
I remember the last
the
chapter with the
fact
kids,
that
but
a
like.
Bankai is always some form of an extension or expansion upon the Shikai. I know a lot of people were coming up with crazy theories about his Bankai. Like, it has the ability to open up a black hole. He can turn back time. He can basically, kill anyone with just looking at them funny. Just these all these crazy ideas. I guess I'll start with the first theory, and this is a very simple one. This is something that pretty much anyone could arrive to. I came up with this pretty much as soon as Aizen's Shikai was revealed. I'm thinking, what his Bankai could be. So basically, the Shikai it creates illusions that the opponent has to experience. You know, they can be very realistic illusions that mess with all 5 of your senses, but they're still just illusions. They're not really happening. Yeah. So the next step you would say is his Bankai allows you to actually create reality around him. Now that once again, that'd be a pretty OP ability to just create life, create new terrain or areas. But like I said, with the literal mountains of Ryatsu Aizen has, and if he still had his Zanpakuto, I don't see any reason why that would be unlikely when it comes to him. We've already seen Bankais that kind of operate similar to that. With Shunsui's, he was able to warp the battlefield to his own liking, actually warping reality a bit. Not on like a huge extent, but he was able to do it. So I would say personally that, that's completely within the realms of possibility Aizen would be able to do something like that. Another idea I've considered is that it has the ability to permanently incapacitate or permanently trap the opponent, basically, essentially in a coma. And the Shikai doesn't really do this. It doesn't really knock the opponent out who's afflicted by consanguinity. It just kind of makes them feel like they're in this other reality, you know, and they're just going about it. And Aizen's used it in very clever ways. He's used it just to kind of like hide himself or, you know, hide a corpse that he was holding or something like that. It doesn't always have to be the big grandiose spectacles.
Yeah, like little things.
But, you know, I was thinking, okay, going into Bankai, he can basically trap someone else in that hypnotized state, in that fantasy that he created.
Ooh,
and
I see where he's going here.
You know, and they'll just never wake up
like,
no matter what. So essentially putting them into a coma. That's another idea.
Whatever.
Another one that I was thinking of, and I'm not really sure if this is going to go about it very much, but remember what we learned about Zanpakuto in this arc. We learned that they're not supposed to be viewed as like separate spirits that are dwelling inside the Shinigami. They really should be viewed as an extension of the Shinigami themselves. Like, Shinigami get an Asauchi, and then they just pour their spirit energy into this, and just like an alternate version of themselves, like maybe a true manifestation of their real emotions and feelings, like their subconscious like becomes a physical form in the shape of a Zanpakuto, something along those lines. So it wouldn't be a far cry to say that his Shikai, I mean his Bankai, would reflect Aizen's true yearnings, you know. And what does Aizen want to be? He wants to be a god. He wants to lord over everybody. You know, that's what he wanted in the entire. That's why he did the whole subterfuge thing with the Soul Society. That's why he tried to create the Oken. You know, so it might be possible that he might take on a form similar to the Soul King. And I know what you might be thinking. Like, he kind of already did that when the Hogyoku melded with him. And that wasn't his Bankai. I don't know. There's a few people that actually think that was a Bankai or something, but no, that wasn't anything involving his sword at all. That was just Hogyoku making his biggest desires somewhat of a reality, trying to change him into a higher being. But one thing is for certain, that Aizen will return. He is on the battlefield. He's stuck in the chair, which I don't know about that chair. That chair might very well be his Bankai. I mean, that's my fourth theory. I'm not going to rule that one out just yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I can't remember now if the Bankai was revealed, and you're all going to be like telling me how stupid I am in the comment section, but there's some interesting ones there, because I can't remember.
About what I said earlier in the video. See, the thing is, I actually know what Aizen's Bankai is. Yeah, I know 110%.
Oh god, here we go. What is this?
You might be asking, Tekking, how could you possibly know that? You must be messing with us. I mean, you're just some random Bleach reviewer on YouTube. How could you possibly know something that even Kubo hasn't revealed yet? Well, see, the thing about that is, it's a very simple explanation,
really. Oh god, here we go.
And that is, release.
Oh my god, no.
It makes so much sense now, doesn't it? But you know something? No one has ever sat on the throne of heaven before.
No.
Neither you, nor me, or the gods.
Slick the hair back.
But now I alone will stand on the... Now I alone
Oh, that's hilarious. He's trying to make it stay at the... Oh, that's brilliant to stay.
Did he do that?
Yeah, that's amazing. That was so cringy, it was amazing. Oh my god. I knew straight away what he was doing there with the glasses and the hair. I was so happy that he did that. How did he do that? But yeah, some interesting theories there. Again, I apologise if we did see Aizen's Bankai near the end and I'm just completely forgetting it, but I thought it was a very interesting video. I do want to do every Sternritter. Give me some time. There's some long videos I want to do and I don't have the time to it now because of work and other real life shenanigans. But thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys. I saw you guys next time.